Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 7th episode of 2nd season of the anime To Your Eternity, so let's get to it, let's go. Okay, can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah, it's interesting. Like March wanted a doll. Parona reacted to a person she didn't want to be hugged by. So it seems like at first we were given as an impression that it's just like taking their appearance, then the creator saying that their soul is just somewhere else. Okay, maybe he kind of lied, so their soul actually stayed here within the orb, right? But then also they are showing some of their own like opinions and emotions when their form is taken, and also when it is not, when they're just like they're being spirits. So that is quite, yeah, I guess that's maybe the moment of the hug represented in the opening. This is this arc, and then it seems the second part of the opening is the next arc, because there's a bunch of new characters. I don't think there'll be, though. The Kahaku is still here, it seems, in this new arc. I think he was shown here, so maybe he will survive for longer and follow us into the next arc, because there seems to be a bunch of new characters. So we'll probably move on to like Crime and Forgiveness, how it happened in the first season as well. The kind of arcs. Oh, that's horrifying. May, don't believe you anymore, dude. Oh, well, at least his family tried. And then we can chill, all three of us, forever. Well, I guess the phobia isn't reasonable when you have phobia of heights or something. It's the first time I see him here. They execute for that or what? Was she also stealing bread? Well, it is true. But yeah, I guess. I do feel bad for him because he always saw spirits. So as a kid, he didn't understand that it is strange, like that others do not. Yeah, I think these executors would not be impressed. Well, at least something. Hmm. That's very kind. Did he take both pieces? Mm. Looks like some time is passing. So be content with not having enough food? Yeah, me too. Big collection. It would probably go bad though, like the older one. That's fair. That's really good answer. Wow, they're so mean too. Dude, this religious oppression is crazy. Oh, the poor boy recognized his mom from the description. Yeah, I just thought I had the birthright, so I wanted to get it, I guess. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she didn't have enough food for a long time. That's how we get to see her similar to how she looked when he met her the first time. That's how we saw her in the opening, too. So they were questioning Bon for a while, and all this time Fushi was just unconscious here after that molten lava torture. Several weeks, and this thing is just standing there. Slowly recovering, maybe. But now, like, he knows that molten lava, so he can use it. Descending? So that's the murder? The execution? What's the idea? Yeah, that's crazy, right? And his mom was killed too. To balance the weights. But now hers is a bit lighter. So he had to make his lighter as well. At least I'll be with my mom. One of the reasons why church sucks. Like, well, the God will get to it. One person here praying for Fushi. At least. This is like a state. Oh, that was in the opening too. Interesting. Some people. Is he flying away? Nice. So there are still a lot of people who support Fushi, and I think reasonably so. He did always do nice things to people, along with Bon as well. Unlike this Church who does heinous things. Maybe they're sated now. Oh, right. Oh, the copy. Why? We came to save you. Well, we don't need to make them satisfied. They continue it anyway. They won't let you go. For what? Yeah, that's. Then you shouldn't leave him here if you're in favor of him leaving. About his ability. But I think he's going to die, like, be executed or die from hunger. They just live in the description. Like, the fact you're forced to believe in their god, this is just so horrible. Oh, they're so gonna kill him. Oh gosh. They tried to make him feel better. Yeah. So I guess he managed to deceive Fushi, to think that he will survive. I was so hoping he would survive. The church is so horrible. They need to be like brought down somehow. How they force their face on everyone and their god on everyone. Look, this is just horrifying. They shouldn't be appeased. They should be destroyed. Oh, his poor family will also miss him. They're going to end it on a cliffhanger. I'm like, is it possible that it could be stopped? Is it possible that he can survive this? Anime still can give me hope. I'm like, I don't believe in it. This is going to be drama. Everyone is going to die. No hope. But like, the way they ended it like this could be just to maybe to not show us the gore of this, because that would look quite horrific, to be honest. So maybe it's not actually a cliffhanger, it's just to kind of cut to black and like it happened, and that's it. Because it does feel like this is the end of his arc. Really, I feel like there was some character growth, of course, but I think he always had it in him, his kindness and desire to do something for other people and to put other people first, and being very noble. I really liked his character. It's just like how they showed Fushi, it seems like at least like an owl flying in the sky. You could think like, oh, maybe the devil will come and save him, but at the same time, probably not. Especially since how he thinks that his death will be helpful in some way to Fushi and to people, how he will be maybe seen as a scapegoat that was executed, and so like this thirst for blood was satisfied, and he assumes that it will be enough, at least for a long while. But yeah, I already said my thoughts on that. I think Church is absolutely horrifying. the idea should be, I guess, yes, like fighting them like head on would really show us to be like devil or something, right? But I don't think it's a power that has to be appeased. I think it's a power that has to be opposed. And like how the only option was like, you have to say you believe in our God, you have to say that was the devil, and you have to say like that is forcing their beliefs on literally everyone has to believe in their fucking God. This is just heinous in my opinion, and all I've seen from this church is just oppressing people. What happened to that poor boy and his mom is also like, what the fuck? So never saw them do anything nice. They are liars, they're deceiving people, they are just absolutely horrible, nothing good about them. So yeah, I don't have high hopes for the next episode. I think that was just like cut to black to save us from blood. But I think if he dies, if Bon dies, obviously Fushi would, I think, most likely have his form, and kind of theoretically he could make, he doesn't realize he can do it, but technically he could make a copy and put his spirit in there and revive him. But if he doesn't, if that's not, like, at least doesn't happen now, it brings me back to my thought, like, if Fushi takes the form of Bon, can he see the spirits? And maybe that's how he will be able to communicate with spirits, and also maybe come to realization that he can put a spirit into a shell, actually. Because I feel like with Anna, the spirit was just like nearby, and when he created the shell, Anna was like, oh nice, and just went into it. So her body, her actual body was buried, but then the shell was created and she inhabited the shell. So there is now two bodies of her in this world, technically, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. We'll see what happens in the next one. But please share your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching, and see ya.